Welcome back to more Expert Menace. We're on to our second operation here, and so we're fighting pirates, right, as we knew, and I suppose we'll just take the mission that's going to count down first, right? So I do prefer ZB to the Backbone regardless for their OCI upgrades, right? And we did get the Woo last time, so we don't have any left there to spend, but we do have promotion points. We have a lot of materials we can trade them in the black market, but let's see how many points we have to work with. So we're going to thwart this pirate invasion on the planet Mach, and they humbly invite us to, yeah, okay, well, I love that it's just a terminal, like, no personality there. Like, who are these people? Okay, so we get a little trust right off the gate, and we do have some options here, which is nice. First up is seize the GTM site, okay. Boarding Commando sees crucial ground-to-air missile systems will have the arrival of more pirate vessels. So we want to come out and secure the target acquisition radar, the launcher battery, do it quickly, and do not... Okay, I don't think we're going to destroy any structures. Enemy supply points reduced by 15% for the rest of the mission, okay, and then we'll have a couple options here. Or we could secure the repair depot, so prevent hostile units from entering the target zone for 8 rounds. It's another defense mission, but it's only difficulty 1. And then our vehicles would get repaired between missions. We have Bog, right? He can do that in mission. Not the repair part, but the removing defects. What would we miss out on? Another difficulty 1 mission. Random pirate vehicle or vehicle weapon. But then here we've got an option between a 2 and a 3 difficulty. Rescuing local forces, they can provide more small arms fire for you, and there's actually a mortar team as well. So that could be good. And then you get 2 auxiliary local forces for the final mission, which is going to be a clash there. But what about here? Sabotage supply infrastructure, and yeah, that's not a great reward. So we might go for the 3 difficulty mission. But let's see how this first one goes. We don't have a ton more points to work with, it looks like. Okay, actually we do. 84 points. We had so few last mission. And so let's get into the black market, because we have a good amount of gear we can trade, right? And the market did refresh, but we still have access to what I really want, which is another MG. And so there's actually 3 to choose from here. And the Esau here, you can fire on the move. You don't have to deploy first, right? And so I'm thinking about this for Pike, so you can be more combat effective and not just command, right? We'll set him up in a position where you can provide covering fire. But it has a minus 25 accuracy modifier. It's extremely inaccurate, but it would still do suppression, right? And then this next one here you have to deploy to use, and it still has a minus 20 accuracy modifier, right? And only 6 uses. But then if we go all the way up to the tripod version of the CMG, right? Otherwise it's the same, but has only minus 10% accuracy and a lot more ammo uses there, but you have to set it up first and it reduces movement cost per tile. So it does have drawbacks, but I think I'm going to want it because for Pike, I don't love his first tier of promotion, so I'm probably going to get athletic on him, which will help counteract this, right? By only reducing movement cost per tile by 1, and then he'll only take 10 to deploy, right? So he'll be lagging behind regardless, but he'll have enough time to set up and use the MG there. And then definitely want to get 1 smoke grenade, because we didn't end up getting one before. And yes, what do we want to sell here? Well, we don't need all these assault rifles or pipe guns. We'll probably get more regardless. We probably don't need 2 RPGs, but maybe we'll keep 1 there, or for now at least. Because definitely don't need all those bundle grenades or scrap grenades. So we're still far away here. Let's see. I probably want to keep 2 outcast frags in case we don't get more. We already have the assault rifle on limb. We're not going to need more, I don't think. And there we go. Okay. All right, so let's see what we're working with here to get all our gear up. And I guess we should look at the the actual map, right? Okay, so we have to capture the 2 sites, and the pirates start away from us. It looks like they're closer here, at least in force, right? But again, there's going to be a lot more context than this. But this side on the left here has 3 fortifications, so we're definitely going to want to rush this as quickly as we can, and even try to get that forward tower, which is unlikely to reach, but we have this booster injection system that we can put on Bog, so maybe we can just sneak up there and get it. So we're going to put Lim there behind. And then we can have Pike and Darby here, maybe try to take this tower. And if all else fails, I think we'll at least get these two, right? And so aside from the booster injection system, we want to give Limb smoke grenades here, right? And Pike the MG. And we still have a lot of points to work with, so we could start putting on armor. We could have Darby be our concealment scout, right, with some outcast rags. Could also give her a special weapon. I don't know how much we have to worry about vehicles in the second operation, like combat vehicles. They'll probably start showing up to some degree, and we currently have no real option for them. And the bundle grenade is, you got to be real close to use it, right? So maybe we'll give Darby the RPG here. She is going to be the most accurate with it and have the most AP to be flexible. So yeah, this feels like a pretty good setup, and we have 22 points left. We're maxed out on squaddies here for our two kind of combat units, but we want to dole out some promotions, right? We've been waiting for this. So we're going to get run and gun here.
Service is always an act of valor.
Always an act of valor. Mobile infantry.
Service is always an act of valor.
And now we're down to 2. We do have more promotion points. Can we go ahead and get athletic? We have enough points. We could also get expert pilot, right? Which I want as well. For Bog here, we'd have to free up a little bit of points. Well, who would we? We could go all the way down to 3, and that would do it. I think we can get away with it.
Service is always an act of valor.
What a great gravelly voice he has. Okay, and there we go. We're at 1 point here. Secondary objectives wise, destroy more than 80% of the forces. Do all this quickly, and yeah, don't lose anything. Okay, let's get in there. See what we see.
We'll make this look easy.
I think so, Lim.
Orders?
I'm pretty excited for us.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's check this out. So we can move all the way up to here because we do have Eager still, right? Which is just an incredible boon for your vehicle. But let's see how far we can move after this. Revving up the engine, and yeah, it's just ridiculous, right? So we can get all the way up to this first tower. What angle do we want to take? We can get a little further this way. But we could probably rotate. Only 4 points. What does it take to rotate? Does it preview? I don't want to click and rotate too soon. A lot to rotate. Oh, right, because we have the booster injection. Okay, yeah, let's do it.
No papers, no license, no nothing.
Let's do this.
Let's get up there as far as we can.
Yeah.
And okay, we're gonna rotate before we activate this again. Because it would cost more if we waited, and now we're gonna use it. And really zip up here. Wow, yeah, so we can get all the way in. We do have a contact, and we have just enough AP to shoot. How about that? Booster injection system for the win, right?
Here comes trouble.
Okay, scavengers. So they do have the RPG, but they're pretty far away. And then
Orders.
we could do other activations first, but they could move. And now that we can get Lim out so cheaply, and he also goes into fortifications, mobile infantry works for that, which is a nice extra perk. Okay, yeah, ton of units already, but we got here first because of that awesome little equipment there on the vehicle. We wish we had maybe a slightly better weapon for Lim. We'll try to upgrade when we can, right? We could also smoke our position, but since we're in the tower and they're still in their vehicles, just like that defense mission, right? We're gonna be pretty safe, at least for the next turn. See if we can reinforce them. We still get another shot here. Pretty ridiculous. And got all the way to the pin down. Pretty good. He's got 20 points left, right? Between mobile infantry, run and gun. He's gonna be very, very mobile.
Sir.
All right, we'll see if they just peace out to that other objective, which they might do. We'll see. And we're not currently in the capture zone, so we'll get other... we gotta get around this fence one way or another.
Orders.
I bet we can command... it's gonna be tough to command Darby, probably, from here.
Oscar Mike.
Yeah, it looks like they want nothing to do with that. How far can you get and still command? Good.
Ready on my signal!
Let's do
Okay,
this.
one's moving in. That's good. And yeah, we'll just get into the
Hustle,
objective. Start securing it.
Enemy spotted.
Okay, and then another on the left here as well. But we'd rather they split up, I think, than all just rush at us. And yeah, we might want to take this with Pike. He's going to take him probably 2 turns to get it there. But we'll still beat them unless this vehicle comes. Okay, so... probably go ahead and shoot with Lim first, right? He's in the best position. And we'll have a pretty good shot here on this outcast. And they might run, so...
Shoot to kill.
Okay.
Lick my sack!
I love the barks. I hope they add just a ton more, right? Alright, they drove right in there. Let's see how suppressed they are. Okay, looks like we had pinned them. And yeah, we still have Bog here. Kind of forgot about you, Bog. And probably should get this squad out in the open, right? Can't. We'll have to move one tile. We can deal with this squad in the following round. Yeah, let's do it. Didn't quite get the pin down. I don't love having units on all sides of the vehicle, but we're safe for at least this turn. And we could even push towards these units.
Go, 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 ho! Sir,
Okay, they just retreated. Works for us.
Orders?
And then Darby here.
Sir.
Just move Pike first. It's gonna take us a long time to get in
listen
there.
up. We're moving.
Okay, and they continue
do
to
this.
go to the other objective. Again, that works for us. We can get all the way up to this very good cover.
103rd heading to cover.
And be ready to go. Okay. Do they have eyes on Pike? I hope not. Let's see.
Sir,
They do. So we might have to move Pike first. Or just use the vehicle here. Ooh, doesn't have a shot. They could scrap bomb us. Someone's gonna get assaulted here.
Orders?
That's menace for you, right? Without any armor, the scrap bombs can actually be pretty deadly.
sir.
It cost him all his action points to get in the tower. What about to here? He's not gonna be effective with this shot.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, can only shoot once as soon as we move. I don't like that he's out in the open and undeployed. I'm gonna save him.
Someone else look!
They just have the bundle grenade. They have the RPG. They are suppressed. What range is it? 7? I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we're gonna be out of range. And they also have the bundle grenade, right? I think we're safe with the vehicle here. We'll just stay put. Yeah, here it comes. Okay.
All right, no more trick shots.
Phew.
Sir,
And since that's the
Orders?
case, what shots does Darby have here? So you already moved, and we'll use Lim probably on them, so... Yeah, we're out of the fight, at least for now. Got the kill there, very, very good Darby.
keep it up, Marine.
We didn't even deploy, and at this point, yeah, we'll still deploy. Okay, they retreated.
Orders.
Lim here. Should I flamethrower this? Let's see what the accuracy is. It's pretty good accuracy. I do like the flamer.
Everything suddenly sucks!
Yeah. And not gonna be good accuracy. Let's just save his shots for now. And yeah, we're not capturing because they have their units in here at the moment.
Who, sir? Move out!
And we're not gonna be able to fire this turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Looks like we're finally gonna start ticking it up here because these units are wavering, I suppose. I thought they still blocked us with wavering. Let's see.
Sir!
Now that you're in position here, what units do we have to worry about? Looks like they're all out of the fight. See if we can just get the kill here. Oof, almost hit him, but took out his armor. Okay, good. He repealed himself. Let's get a real accurate shot here, I think. Do one more. Yes. Good enough, good enough. And then Lim here. Let's guarantee the kill, I think, and be ready to be picked up by the vehicle.
I want to see that out of you, 103rd.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
And then Darby can probably just finish the squad off, I would think. Okay.
Best of the best.
Only up to 3 units killed, and we'll undeploy, save some action points for when we want to move out.
Sir!
Can you hit this squad? No, sadly. And yeah, we're securing it pretty slowly. We're only up to 2 there.
Orders?
Let's see. If we get both Pike and Lim into the objective, we'll still not capture it this turn, so I guess it's not worth it to run all the way in there. Don't want to use all your ammo. No, I already moved you. Let's just get you back in the
Move it,
vehicle,
Marines!
actually.
Yeah?
And then see if
Sir!
Pike can finish this thing off. Good. Perfect.
Good job.
And get into the objective. Okay, so it's still going to take 2 rounds. We got to
Yeah.
move out here. Kind of just want to run this guy over. Which we can do next round.
Let's do this.
And then Darby, I think you can peek here and still be in the objective. That's probably fine.
Yeah.
All right, Bog.
I'm out!
Save the ammo. Yeah,
Sir.
that puts us up to 5 there.
Attention! Moving to cover.
Let's do this.
Kind of a wasted turn there, unfortunately.
You got it, man.
Eyes open.
Start having to move across the open here. So they're going to have good defensive positions and could potentially have a ton of units. But we do have smoke grenades. We have Lim in the vehicle.
Sir!
So we're not
Get to cover.
too
About
worried
time.
about assaulting. We're just probably unlikely to even get the second objective timer here.
Sir!
Orders?
Okay, we can use Darby to scout. Well, they're going to have contacts before we get closer to the objective, but I don't want to risk it, right?
Sir!
Until we have our full squad at least.
About time.
Yeah. Sir!
Orders?
Yeah.
Kind of put Pike in the way there, and that's fine. We can take this angle.
Sir!
Okay.
Orders?
Orders?
Stick close
About
together.
time.
Yeah.
Okay, now that's where we want to start. Okay, not forward deployed in this cover. At least that we can see with the vehicle. Let's not get any... we can get closer and back up. Yeah, that's what I thought. They don't have the RPGs. That's good.
Sir.
And
Orders?
pop Lim out and take a shot straight away, or pop the smoke to advance, right? Let's see what he sees. Okay, there we go. How far does the flamer reach? We could come in, flame them, and maybe even get back in the vehicle. No, it's gonna be too much.
Enemy spotted.
Yeah, okay. There's a ton of them. Yeah, let's smoke our advance. Now that we know how many there are and where they are at, more or less, back in the vehicle.
Sir. On task.
Let's do
Oh,
this.
Darby can't quite make it where I want her. Okay, we're gonna assume no one's over here. Oh, yeah, outside the smoke. That was
103rd reporting KIA.
that's a big mistake. Didn't hurt us too bad, but squatty down. So let's get
Orders?
Darby to a more ideal position. So she could shoot still. She could shoot twice from here.
Pause. Pause.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, definitely misplay here, because we'd rather have used the vehicle to advance first, right?
Yeah.
Using one of their activations, we could...
Sir.
We have the smoke for this whole turn, so we could command Darby to shoot again here. No, let's save that. Let's move.
Sir.
We're gonna take away Pike's cover.
Orders.
Indecisive.
Sir.
Indecisive.
Yeah.
With the smoke, it's fine. Okay, so how far can we move and still shoot?
Hold on to your butts.
Okay.
They're puckered up.
Probably should have put Pike in this position instead of Darby, right? With his MMG. Because he's going to be pretty close here. We can't get him in and deploy. I'm just wondering if he'll be spotted on this angle.
Listen up.
Let's
We're
see.
moving.
Okay, but from far away. And now he'll be able to set up the heavy weapon and fire twice.
About time.
And Lim here. Could just pop another smoke, or even just flame this squad. We could do both. Mobile infantry's so good. Yeah, we can maybe force them to come this direction for better flanks.
Yeah. Oh man! Oh god!
Okay.
Sir. Yeah.
We'll open with
Orders.
Darby here, since we're gonna have more smoke cover, right?
We're just joking.
Okay, got the wavering good, and I wanted to reposition a little
Yeah.
bit there. Didn't deploy. Go all the way to there and still shoot. You're out in the open. We can shoot through this cover, so I'm gonna take it.
Why so hard?
Let's move. It's a little risky to move even one more, I think. So, yeah, there you go. I think we had a little cover, but
Sir.
hitting in the side and only losing armor damage will take any day of the week. So let's set up here. I'm not gonna be able to fire on these units. That's okay.
About time.
And Lim again. We've got plenty of ammo at this point. Got Got some morale
Great
damage
shot.
as well.
Yeah.
Okay, now there's a lot of targets. Multiple flamer squads. Okay, and there's the RPG capable unit and another one as well, right?
Up for it.
This unit does have a flanking shot on Pike. Or at least bad cover. So we open with the MG here. Okay, good. Got some chain waverings there, and then I think to protect Pike, we'll open with this and might risk another RPG. We'll see. So he's with the only -10 accuracy. Like Pike's a pretty good shot actually, so he can actually get a lot of shots on target compared to like Bog with the vehicle MMG, right?
Yeah.
Okay, pretty good. Let's just take this flank shot.
Gate rippers.
And yeah, why not?
Stupid.
I don't think we're in danger of taking RPG, so I'm not gonna rotate.
Orders.
And then limb again. We could start moving him in. Well, we did see some contacts back here, didn't we? What about getting to this cover?
Orders?
Position Darby first. See what she sees. Okay, and then retreated.
About time.
Could flank real hard. Okay, this is much better cover. Yeah, let's do that.
It's about to get real.
Oh, we didn't make it. Oops. Well, we got lucky there.
Orders.
I do that a lot where we'll show the arrow and I'm like, oh, we can make it. But no. Okay. This unit's out of the fight still. So we can actually get pretty solid flank here. And deploy first. We're only going to get one shot. Okay, good. Good stuff. We weren't punished too hard for the couple of mistakes we made. And then,
Sir.
now that we're safe here, we can fire that squad. And yeah, we picked up the flings there. And low accuracy, we could just eliminate this squad. Very good,
Best of
very
the
good.
best. Semper Fi.
Semper Fi, Pike.
Yeah.
And then Darby.
Orders.
Actually, Bog, let's run over this guy.
Get back to the ship.
Oh my goodness. And then we can take another shot. And we pretty much have this locked down at that's what it looks like. Yeah, we failed the timer, right? But not a big deal. So we definitely want to kill 3 more units to get that other objective. And if we get Darby in here, she'll be able to shoot at most things, I think. But they are retreating. Which they should. They should retreat. You can move all the way to here and shoot. Probably lower on the MMG ammo, but mission in hand here.
Yep. They're suppressed.
Yeah, I probably should have shot at them first.
Sir.
This is kind of Pike's only shot, huh? But we can command.
Orders.
Orders.
Darby's gonna still be able to kill these things, I think. But what's your shot on this squad on the open? Yeah, there we go.
Enemy neutralized.
Plenty of ammo.
Flank while they're fixed.
2 more squads to kill.
Sir.
They retreated, so that hopefully we'll tick up. Yeah, 1 more squad to kill. Alright,
Orders.
Darby. I bet you can do it, even though they're pinned behind cover. No, those are pretty hard shots.
Stay on him, 103rd.
Who, sir?
Okay, they moved up, so let's command here.
Ready on my signal.
Then we can take a shot.
I still got it.
Okay. Okay, we'll finish at the end of the round here, it looks like,
Orders?
regardless. Got it. Perfect.
Keep it up, Marine.
Thanks.
Yeah.
See if we can get one more kill with Bog here.
Alright. Get on.
Yep.
Getting real messy.
Maybe get some extra loot. Why not?
Seeking cover.
About time.
And we're gonna pull off another
Major,
mission.
Just wanted to say, this mission is very lucky to have you. That's all.
Thank you, Hayflick. That's very nice. Okay, so only 3 secondary objectives there, but still 24 promotion points and another flamer. Very nice. Not as much volume of loot, but decent quality there. And yeah, we're gonna have an easier time the rest of the operation here. Okay, disheartened. What happened here? You received friendly fire? I didn't even clock that.
How much more focused on the mission can I get though?
They will flee instantly instead of being wavering first. Okay, well, that's probably fine. It's for a long
How much
time,
more
but
focused on the mission?
ideally Darby's not taking any fire, right? That was just a little misplay by us. Bog is now euphoric, which I would
Tonight I'll
prefer to keep
Tonight I'll
eager
put you know what?
for him to have more movement range, right? But this is
Till morning.
very good.
Imagine that.
He has a long bark there. I should have listened,
You know
huh?
what? Tonight I'll put a lid on it. Sober till morning. Imagine that.
Very chatty.
You know what? Tonight I'll put a lid on it. So you know what?
Oh,
You know
I see.
what?
Anytime you
Tonight I'll put
hover over that. Okay, cool.
So
But we rescued our squad, a wild thing, so let's not listen to Bog again there. And yeah, so we have a couple options here. Let's just look at this tougher mission. I want to see the map. So it's time of day clear. All of our local forces are going to be in this area. Looks like there's a couple towers again. We might be able to pull this off. There's a lot of cover here that we can fight through on our way, and they'll shoot back at the enemy, right? So that could be a really fun mission, actually. And I didn't get a lot of new loot to trade. I'm gonna want to pick up the vehicle ammo cases when we can afford it. Let's just see what I'd be willing to sell here. An extra flamer. Probably don't need the chain gun. Yeah, we're pretty far away. I kind of want to keep at least this, at least. But yeah, we'll get into the next mission in the next episode. Thanks for joining. Imagine that.